Good morning. Welcome to a new day and welcome to another KCC Devotional. We're going to start our day by opening the Bible in Psalm 121, and let's just read the first two verses. I will lift up my eyes to the hills, from whence comes my help. My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. Anybody that knows me knows how much I love to go to the mountains, in particular the Welsh mountains, the region of Snowdonia. And, probably the main thing that attracts me, as well as the thrill of climbing mountains, of course, is just the natural beauty, the scenery. And it's just awesome to behold. It's so beautiful. And it puts things into perspective. You look at these majestic mountains, these glorious mountains, and you just realize just how small we are in comparison. But it also reminds me of how much greater is the one who created all these things, all these majestic and beautiful mountains. The maker of heaven and earth. The Lord is his name. And so this is what the psalmist is speaking of here. I want to just think about that for a moment. I will lift up my eyes to the hills, or some versions say mountains. From whence comes my help? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. And this is an interesting psalm. It's part of a group of psalms known as the Psalms of Ascent. So they would sing these psalms as they were going up to the temple in Jerusalem to worship the Lord at one of the three principal feasts during the year. And you can imagine Jerusalem being filled with the sound of these beautiful psalms as they went up the steps into the temple to worship God. But I believe he's speaking about the journey of the psalmist. Wherever he came from, he would have to look up to the hills. No matter where you approach Jerusalem from, you go up to Jerusalem. Jerusalem is nestled in the hills, the Judean hills. And so I imagine this psalmist looking and thinking about his journey to travel up to Jerusalem to worship the Lord in his holy temple. But that journey would present various challenges, difficulties. It could be over many days. It could be difficult terrain. There were various challenges and dangers that he would face. Nevertheless, he encouraged himself. He says, from whence comes my help? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And so, just to be able to encourage himself that on this journey, he had a destination. And he was determined to get to that destination, and that during his journey, no matter what challenges he would face, he knew that the help that he needed to reach that destination was coming from the one who made heaven and earth, the Lord, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the one who spoke all of creation into existence, the one who is omnipotent. That is, that there is nothing that he cannot do. That is consistent with his nature, of course. And he's omnipresent. He's in all places at one time, at the same time. So there's no way you can flee. You cannot flee from his presence. He's omniscient. He knows all things, past, present, and future. He knows them perfectly. So there's nothing that catches him out. This is the Lord that he's speaking of here. My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. And something that speaks to me too. It should speak to you. As we have our own journey, we might not be journeying up to Jerusalem in the Judean hills, but we're on a life journey. And that life journey has a destination. But that journey can often be difficult, and there are various challenges and obstacles en route. So where is your help going to come from? Your help comes from no less than the Lord himself, the one who made heaven and earth. And so I just invite you to think about that today. Think about the greatness of God, the greatness of the one who is with you on this journey. Where is your help coming from? Very often we'll look to other people We look to our own resources, but we need to be looking to Him. He is our help. Our help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. May God bless you. Have a wonderful, joy-filled day.